What I propose, we could just find a first spot. I think we could do spot by spot, and within the spot just find creative ways to like work it. So as I was saying, like the goal is to see what lenses are best for portraits, right? Because we know when you go wide, it could cause distortion. When you zoom in, you have more compression. You keep a more proportional figure. All right, I won.
So this is where everybody shits on Nick for being reliant on his flash.
No, but this, because what we're going to do like is high speed sync, so I'll be able to control the background light and the foreground light. But look, what I can even do, I'll make the shadows come on the left side. So I'm shooting at 1/800th of a second, 4.5 aperture, ISO 200. So with a normal flash, you could only shoot below 1/200th of a second. In high speed sync, I'm able to go up to 800th of a second to kind of darken that a bit. Ideally, I'd go even more, but this flash is 200 watts per second with a 600 watt. That I could make almost black or gray and then light her properly.
Professional photos, guys.
We're doing pictures in the old port.
Do that?
Alright, let's do it. Find a way.
Do I get ugly?
I'm gonna get it. Squeeze it in more. 3, 2, 1. Now the last one, I want you guys to cheer as loud as you can so everybody can see. 3, 2. Yeah, we're just you're celebrating. You're done high school. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Give me a nice smile. 3, 2, 1. And now super serious. 3, 2, 1. What's cool about 85, it forces you to back up, and then it makes, like, just by stepping back a bit more, it makes you take your time and like make sure everybody is well placed. Yeah. Because then for the guy sitting down on the bench, I had the 35, but then I was close.
Over here. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Here, John, talk to the camera. Tell us what you've been up to.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now.
So when I shoot my people, I like a candid smile. So not just like like you can tell when it's fake. I like when people express their emotions, and it's not just through your face. When you laugh, it's through your body. And I want to show this in terms of a photo. So if you look at this photo here, you can see in her body that she's having a good time. She's reacting to what I just said by bending back and showing you that, like, I have emotion, I'm not just a stick figure. So they're like...
So the plan today, as we said prior, was to decide what the best portrait lens was. I said it was 85, somebody else said, you know, you could go to 50, I was saying you should go above, maybe 85. But all that fell to shit because we ended up being really creative. Now we're out here in the old port, the deep part of the old port where there's all these historic buildings and it looks amazing. The sun is setting, so we have this really nice light, and we're trying to figure out some creative ways to get some shots here. We have our 2 models on the bench. Our group has grown. We've gone from 5 people to 7 to now we're 11 people walking around doing pictures in the old port. So our concept has morphed already in the last hour or 2, but it's really cool because we're coming up with some really creative shots. So I don't know if we'll be able to answer what the best portrait lens is. We are doing portraits. We'll see what the final result is. But yeah, I guess stay tuned. I'll be back very soon with an update.
aggressive shots, you know?
Yeah,
From the ground up. I'm just kind of scared to drop this here.
Go,
'Cause,
No, I got you.
it's a bit of money in my hands, so.
I'm able to use a manual vintage lens and still get shots that are in focus because my Fujifilm camera has focus peaking. So whenever I'm focusing, like the area that is in focus, the eyes preferably, will turn red or a different kind of color, and I know it's in focus. That's it.
So he's a cheater.
He uses flash all the time, so.
Look at this. Look at this is flash. That's flash for you.
I love that. That was so sturdy.
So far, how's everyone feeling?
Yeah, awesome!
Amazing!
What do you think of this project overall? Like, would you want to continue it? Would you?
It's original.
Let's do this every week.
Yeah,
We should.
Honestly, if we can do this, I was gonna say once a month, but if we can do this every second week, you know, at max, think of it as our new way of going to school, because I think we're bouncing ideas off of each other, and we're owning our own niches. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own niche, everybody does their own thing. But I think cross-referencing ideas and bouncing ideas off of each other is a great way.
I learned a lot today, that's for sure. I mean, see how everyone was shooting the same model, like holy crap, I'm not thinking.
It's crazy.
My way of thinking is so broad, or narrow. Now it's more broad.
I mean, it's just like today was more straight kind of portraits, like walking around, finding good spots. Looking for light is super important. But in general, it was really cool finding different angles and having, like you said, having people bouncing ideas off each other.
Yeah, I know.
You learn a lot. That's how you learn, by doing and by surrounding yourself with people who know what they're doing and who have their own professional backgrounds. So yeah, solid.
Ladies and gentlemen, first off, thank you so much for participating and accepting to be with us today. It was so much fun. This is just the beginning. It's from the Belliveau gang. I think we could do this a bit more often.
Yeah,
Very often.
definitely.
So thank you. Cheers to us and
Thanks for having
more.
us, Nick.
Thank you.
No puede ser. Is that me?
But I have subtitles.
Yeah.
That's me.
I am so happy right now, this is crazy. I'm blown away. Literally, 5 minutes. Lightroom wizard.
I'm gonna really go high ISO. Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, look there.
I need that.
So Maria, I want you, I'm doing a 5-second exposure to blur the water, to make the water look like silky smooth. We're going to have like sparkles from the lights in the background.
Jesse, can you put the light on him, please?
That's committed and a half.
Oh man, the smoke is amazing.
Good job, pussy. We're out of sugar.
The day has wrapped up. We're now at night and we experimented a lot with what's possible for rear curtain sync. We found some cool techniques using smoke, using fairy lights, We had a great team and we had really an awesome day shooting out here in the old port. This was the first time we tried doing a long format video for 60 SPF. We had 11 people in total with us today and the result was really phenomenal. We're really excited to do more of these with as many people as possible, other creatives, other models, other people who are just interested in learning more about photography and really coming up with some cool ideas. So if you want to participate and you're in Montreal, reach out. We're more than happy to have you on board. And until the next time, ciao.